doing like a little mini series of videos explaining some of the bits that I use and carry, because I've had quite a few messages asking me, well, what tripod are you using and how have you modified your tripod, what do you edit on when you're away in the van, what's the little grey pouch that I see you often using when you're out and about. So I decided to do half a dozen short 3 or 4 minute videos on some of the bits that I've got, to maybe give you an idea of how I do things. Obviously it's different for everybody, how I keep stuff organised, tidy, and it might give you ideas of how to do a similar sort of thing. So if you do a similar sort of thing, or you already do a similar sort of thing, then please let me know in the comments below. I am so intrigued to know what everybody else does. I've watched, as others almost certainly have, a lot of videos on what people are doing for storage, etc. But I find this works for me. It was so cheap, and I wish that I had done it a long time ago, because it keeps everything that I need, small grab bag, in one place. Little grab bag. Right, I'm going to change the angle. Right, well, I've repositioned the camera now, so hopefully the audio is still okay. I was in turmoil about how to store lots of little bits and bobs. Microphone mesh, microphone covers, cables, GoPro batteries, mobile phone holder for the tripods, a few bits and bobs like that. And the most inexpensive solution I've found, and it has worked absolutely perfectly, is a kind of triple zipped pouched pencil case that was less than £10 on a very well known auction site. And as a lot of you, I say a lot, quite a few of you, half a dozen of you, have asked me what it is, where I got it from and how I use it, here it is. Right, we'll just open it up. Right, one at a side. I do normally keep a couple of GoPro batteries in there, but one of them is on charge, which I think you can see on there, because I've used that up today. So there's usually 2 of those in there. I've got phone cables, Rode cables, and the GoPro cables in there. Just a little plastic pot that's got some spare drone blades and thumb grips in there, and then just a 4-pack of Duracell batteries, mainly for my GPS that I've always got on me and is usually always running, so I don't need to be looking at kind of where I am. I can just kind of get myself lost in the moment and then find my way out afterwards. The centre pouch. Right. So these are the kind of things that I just used to put in one of the zipped pouches on my bag, and really frustrating. So now it's all in one place. Just a spring mount for my mobile phone, which is broken. So I've got a few. So if I want to do some time lapse, or just something really quick and simple that I'd forgotten to say or do, that instead of digging all my camera gear out, I can just quickly whack it on that. Just a clip for my GoPro. I often clip it on the back of there. I clip it on my rucksack, clip it on a fence. I've clipped it on my cap before now. Duct tape. Well, this one's Gorilla Tape. Everybody should carry some of that with them. A torch, because I am often out much later than I intend to be. And then just a little LED torch, which I've used for my vlogging on many an occasion. We've got it's got a built-in lithium battery, USB-C charge, simple press button on. Tells you how much charge has got on it. In fact, it needs to be charged. But it has, we can change the brightness, and we can also change the lumens and the kelvins. So it's quite a good little torch to use, a little light. And I've often just had it stuck on one side just so that I can it kind of lights up. Let me just show you. Just lights up. Usually it's just my face, which nobody really wants to see, but no, this has been used one hell of a lot. So, and that's pretty much what I keep in that middle piece. I don't think there's anything that's come out of it that I use. That shouldn't be in there. I think that is it at the moment. There's been some things that I have taken out over the time that I have made a mental note of. Well, I haven't used that in 6 months, and that's when I decide that it can come out and stay out. So right, and the last side, right, this it was mainly because of this side that I decided to really buy one of these. So I've got in a little zip pouch that goes on top of my GoPro. That means I can put the microphone and the light on at the same time. The Canon remote for my EOS R, spanner for my Benro tripod that I'm filming on now, little Phillips again for the same thing, just a couple of little niggly things, an extra piece for my GoPro, and a spare quick release for my strap on the EOS R, which goes along with this. Was a neck strap, but I didn't really need a neck strap. What I wanted was a safety strap, so that when I'm just walking through towns and I'm using my camera, it's safe, and also it means I don't drop it. So I tend to just loop it like this, put it through my wrist, and then obviously, and then that's obviously attached to the camera. This was a giant neck strap that I've just cut down and re-sewn. In fact, I'm just going to leave that attached to it. No, I won't, because I've actually got one of those on my camera as we speak. And then we keep some shower caps. Always keep shower caps in my bag, obvious reasons, in case it rains. And I haven't got it covered, and it's that heavy. Also got a couple of lens wipes in there. And then last but not least, these are the kind of dead cats, replacement dead cats for my lavalier mic, for my GoPro mic, and for my Rode top mounted Rode Video Micro that's on top of the GoPro now. And there's also a little separate dinky little Sennheiser direct plug-in microphone that I do use from time to time, just if I'm using the Rode Video Micro on my camera because of the sound of the wildlife, and I don't want the audio on the GoPro because it's really rubbish. I'll just plug in this little Sennheiser, and that gives it much better audio. So that's it. That is everything, and it just saves having to keep it all stuck together or loose in the lid pocket of the bag, you know, and you open it up and something falls out and you lose things. But this way it is all in one place together. Zipped in a bag. There we go. Well, I hope that was of interest to you. Maybe give you some ideas of what you might want to do yourself. If there's any questions on some of the bits I've got, or any suggestions of the things that you do, the way that you store stuff, then please drop it in the comments below. I am always interested in seeing what other people do and what other people use, because we are, as photographers, forever evolving in what we've got, how we use it, where we put it, and why we have it. So until the next mini video, thanks for watching. Bye for now. If you want to know more about me or see some of my images, you'll find me on haydenthomasphotography.co.uk. You'll also find me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter.